Hey everybody, today we're on Camping 2. Yesterday I made a video about how to beat Camping 1, and today I'm going to be making a video about how to beat Camping 2. So, Camping 2 is basically the same thing. Except you only have 10 people with you. Well, it's kind of fair because Camping 2 is much easier than Camping 1. So yeah. I showed you a note in Camping, I believe, in Camping 1, and see if you can find any Easter eggs in this game that kind of connect these two games together. So, like I said, in Camping 1 there was a lot of waiting, and in Camping 2 there's also a lot of waiting. So, I'm just going to be showing you how to beat this game like I did with Camping 1. So you just want to start off by following Daniel, the guy over there. There's nothing much you can really do on day 1 except follow him. So yeah. So over here is the first jump scare. The lights are gonna flicker and then they're gonna turn off, and then you'll see everybody dead. Like Camping 1, I recommend you put on the sound, because with the sound it makes the story more fun and it also helps you complete the game. But yeah. In Camping 2, the dialogue is a bit buggy. Sometimes the dialogue gets cut off. So you just have to keep that in mind. It is pretty annoying when you get to a good part in the story, but I'm just going to tell you that right now. So now you want to wait for it to turn to nighttime, because that's basically the only thing you can do right now. I don't believe there are items around here in these woods, but you never know. I'm going to turn up my sound a bit so I can also hear the things. Okay, I'm at the campsite now, which is good because I can show you what to do. So there will be a murderer coming up from over here, and he will try to kill you. So you need to run inside the cabin. And if you're already in the cabin, then you want to get inside of the cabin and stay inside of the cabin, or else you'll die. So the murderer is gonna pop up anytime now, and then we'll have to run. Okay, that's the murderer coming, and then we'll have to run. So you want to follow where I'm going to the cabin, and you want to stay inside of the cabin, and the doors will shut on the murderer. If you are in the cabin, then you just wanna stay inside of the cabin. If you get shut outside the cabin, then the murderer will come and kill you. So do not leave the cabin, or the door will shut on you. But yeah. So the murderer will pop up over here, right here. Sometimes the murderer pops up, like now. He pops up over there. And so like camping 1, you want to guide the people in your server to do the right things, because there are some crossroads in camping 2, and you'll have to pick somebody. And somebody will have to choose which way to go. But some ways are better than others. So you just want to tell everybody else on the server what to do and hope they'll listen to you. But yeah. I am not sure, but I believe that if everybody else dies except you, you also get killed, like camping 1. But yeah. So Daniel will be showing you the Pinewood Trail, and he'll give a reward to anybody brave enough to complete the Pinewood Trail. But the Pinewood Trail is just an obby, and all you get is s'mores, and in camping 1 and 2, s'mores are useless. They're just a cosmetic. So I'm not sure, but I believe if you fall on the obby, then you take damage. But I'm not 100% sure. So if you're a little shaky on obbies, then I recommend you not doing this. But this is basically how you complete the Pinewood Trail. Then you get some s'mores. So like I said, the s'mores are cosmetics. They don't help you at all. But now you just want to wait until it gets dark, and then I'll show you what to do after that. So I'm just keeping this message because that is true. If you kill Daniel right here, you'll get a bad ending, I believe. I've never gotten the bad ending before, but all of my friends say so, and I believe them. So now you want to go straight to the tent, because it'll start raining, which is a bad thing, because the rain, like in camping 1, kills you. So, like I said, you want to stay in the tent and wait out the rain. Okay, so now Daniel says the storm ruined our fire and we need to get some sticks to make a new fire. But I don't recommend you getting any of the wood because there are traps that are very hard to avoid. But I'll just show you where most of the pieces of wood are. People are collecting them too fast. There will be a lot of people helping you get the woods. But if you see a totem on the trees, it will shoot out arrows and you will take damage. So you gotta look out for those totems on the trees. Like over here. So it doesn't matter if you take a little damage, but it's best not to because your health is a very crucial thing in this game. So here is the last piece of wood and somebody else collected it. So now we want to go back and avoid all of the totem thingies. But that's where most of the pieces of wood are. I won't be able to show you all of them. I probably never will because people collect them. I can't collect all of them. There's always going to be somebody else who collects a piece of wood. That's not me. But anyway, you get teleported back to the campsite. And now you'll find the gun in here. And you'll get the choice to spare Daniel or shoot Daniel. You want to spare Daniel. It will save you a lot of trouble and you will get the good ending of the game. So I will show you what to do even if that person does shoot Daniel. But if the person does shoot Daniel, then just leave the server and join a new one because you don't want to have the bad ending. So that person shot Daniel, which means we're going to have the bad ending, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but well, that is a glitch that has happened before when people say don't fire, but they still shoot Daniel. They need to patch that glitch, but it happened before, so just watch out because that sometimes happens where you say don't shoot Daniel, but the Daniel gets shot. So now we're gonna have a bad ending. But that is kind of good because I want to see if you actually do have a bad ending because I'm not 100% sure, like I said. And I also get to show you what happens when... And now you have to sleep in the cabin. So it's going to start raining and the cabin will fall down and you will take a lot of damage because you have to run to the hole. But if Daniel is still alive, then he'll get radioed that there'll be a storm and they'll sleep in the hole in advance. So if you don't kill Daniel, it'll spare you a lot of trouble and you won't have to take as much damage. So you just want to get out as soon as possible, and then you want to get out as soon as possible and go to the hole. I'll show you where the hole is. So you want to go down the hill, and then you want to follow the signs, and you want to jump into the hole. You take a little damage from that, but it's alright. So now you want to go through this tunnel over here to the maze. And I will show you the way out, or at least I'll try to, because I don't know the way out either. I'm not sure, but I think it's randomized, because every time I do it, it's a bit different. So you just want to go into here. So you just want to stick to the right wall, and you want to stick to the right wall, and you will find your way out of the maze. If you don't find your way out of the maze in time, then the killer will kill you. So yeah. So you might take a little damage like I did, but it doesn't matter. You need at least... You want to help everybody out. Okay, so I am wrong. Killing Daniel does not give you the bad ending. But you get a different ending. Okay, you do get a bad ending. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience, but if you spare Daniel, you get a good ending. If you don't spare Daniel, Zach Nolan kills you. But either way, you will beat camping. So that is how you beat camping number 2. And I'll see you next time, and goodbye.